It has been said many times to never dwell on the past, but for the staff at Johnson County Museum of History, it's their job to do just that. Officially opening in 1931 in Franklin, Indiana, the Johnson County Museum presents, collects, and preserves Johnson County's history, Indiana's history, and world history at large.
The Johnson County Museum has a series of permanent exhibits that tell the history of Johnson County, starting from Native Americans and early pioneers through the 1950s, looking at transportation, veterans of Johnson County, and then we have a featured exhibit that changes every 6 months.
This is David Pfeiffer, the director of the Johnson County Museum of History. David has upheld this title for 11 years, becoming the director all the way back in 2013. This job has been monumental to the pristine level of quality and educational aspects the museum provides.
What we love doing here is telling the story of some of the major events in American history through the eyes of Johnson County. So one example of that is the American Civil War. We have letters and diaries of some of the soldiers from Johnson County that served in the Civil War.
Presenting history has always been an interest for Pfeiffer, and exploring it has been even more interesting, especially when it comes to the history of Johnson County.
Us in the history field, we love those aha moments sometimes when somebody will come in and go through an exhibit and be like, wow, I didn't know that before I came in here.
But the staff makes sure to help David present these historical artifacts in the best quality they can. Karen Shank Chapman is a curator for the museum and has been so for almost 2 years and does just that.
I'm the curator here, so I basically take care of all the artifacts and make sure that they're preserved for generations to come.
But it is best to see how the viewers experience these historical events and exhibits. For their first time, it may surprise or shock them about this history they might have not known before, and these feelings are felt even for returning visitors at the museum.
Rifles that were used back, it's just amazing what was used back then with technology that wasn't able to let you make it like we do today. It's just amazing.
For 94 years, the Johnson County Museum has provided audiences with education about Johnson County's and Indiana's history and preserved it as well for all to see.
Oh, to everybody living in Johnson County needs to come down here, roughly around Maine and Madison, to come into the museum and look what is on display. It just blows your mind.
The next upcoming event hosted by the Johnson County Museum of History is the Hoosiers of Hollywood on March 22nd, an event to celebrate and inform attendees on Indiana's impact on the film industry. From Whiteland Community High School, I'm Nate Litz.